Nilishatangaza tayari. Nilisema kama wewe ni chief na maisha yako iko hatarini, na hauna security, you can apply for tukupatie bunduki.
Welcome back to Tuko Radar, where the pulse of the nation beats louder and clear from the allies of Eastland to the corridor of power in Nairobi. We follow the story that shape our lives and challenge our thoughts. Today, we unpack a bold new directive from the Ministry of Interior. A story with bullets, badge and big question. Usicheze na hii. They once wielded a staff, a bicycle, and the trust of the village. The local chief that once quite bridge between the government and the people. But now, a new order looms. In a declaration that sent ripple across the country, CS for Interior Kipchumba Murkomen, known for his handline, sentence and political punchlines, stood before the press this week and declared,
Nilishatangaza tayari. Nilisema kama wewe ni chief na maisha yako iko hatarini, na hauna security, you can apply for tukupatie bunduki. We can register you as NPR. You can register the chief as what?
In light of raising insecurity, we are considering aiming our chief with licensed firearm from their own protection and that of wananchi.
Tukupatie bunduki. We can register you as NPR. You can register the chief as what? As NPR. Alafu sasa from there uendelee. So nyinyi mnangojea nini? Hamkusikia nikisema huko Tana River. Nilishasema mimi najua some chiefs wamechukua. Kuna hata chief alikuja kwangu akasema hataki hiyo, anataka private firearm. Na inakubalika kwa Kenya. Akaenda through the process, amekuwa vetted. Nadhani saizi yako mwisho atapewa firearm yake kulingana na vile ameenda registration. So wewe ni chief tayari, kama tunachukua kijana kwa kando pale tumpatie tu register kama NPR na chief mtu anajulikana na kila mtu.
Now, this is no movie script. This is Kenya 2025. From Turkana to Tana River, stories have emerged of chief being attacked by cattle wrestler, land cartels, and at times even their own enraged communities. A chief in Baringo reportedly fled his post after repeated threats. Another in Kilifi was hacked during a land dispute. And in places like Lamu and Marsabit, the badge alone is no longer enough. So, the big question, is it time chief carried firearm, or are we loading a dangerous bullet in the chamber of governance? Let's walk through the argument. Support of the move say, chiefs are frontline officers, often the first responder in emergencies. They receive threats from criminal gangs, land grabbers, and political thugs. If police officers carry guns for protection, why not chiefs too? But the critics are louder and say, what training do chiefs have in combat or crisis de-escalation? Could this be abuse, where guns became tool for setting local scores? Will communities begin fearing their chief instead of trusting them? And what about the constitutionality? Is there a legal framework for chiefs who are civil administrators to be armed like police? Let's rewind history for a moment. In a post-independence Kenya, colonial chiefs were infamous for using power against their own. The bunduki often represented oppression, not protection. Could we be returning to that era? Or are we adapting to new threats with new tools?
There is a lot of illegal goods that come through this border. People not paying taxes, going to import goods through Ugandan border. Again, contraband and counterfeit goods also being smuggled through that border. We also have challenges that are related to alcohol abuse, cheap alcohol that have terrorized young people here. I have told the security agencies in this county that we are not going to do their job. They must do their job. And anybody who doesn't want to do their job, they pack and go. We know them. And I'm going to have a conversation with the chiefs. There is no chief who doesn't know where cheap alcohol, drugs are being sold in their own location. There is no assistant chief who doesn't know. So I want to know, is the problem that the chiefs don't know, or is the problem that the police are not doing their job? And which police officers, which OCS is not doing his job? So, and we thank Wananchi in this area because we want them to also work with us to make sure we get rid. Many young people their lives are being wasted by drugs and cheap alcohol.
Back to you. What do you think? Are we ready to give Chief bullets and badge? Or is this a shortcut to a deeper insecurity problem we haven't addressed? This was Chief's Wapewe Bunduki, a story of power, protection and public trust. Subscribe to Tuko Radar for bold journalism, untold truth and fearless reporting. Share your thought below. Until next time, Tuko Radar, wewe uko wapi? Till next time, one love. Peace.